The planet we live in is often referred to as the blue planet, as more than 70% of it is covered by water. It is believed that the water makes it possible for Earth to harbor life. On the other hand, some unusual things about the oceans and lakes confirm that they still have secrets waiting to be explored. The Michigan Triangle is one such example of mysteries hidden beneath the water. Although it is not as famous as the Bermuda Triangle, a number of unusual events are equally inexplicable. From being hinted as a hotspot for UFO sightings to a gateway to a parallel universe, strange things have occurred here. The mysterious Michigan Triangle is a part of the Great Lakes in North America, and the area resembles an acute angle triangle. To be precise, it covers Lake Michigan, which is the largest freshwater lake in the United States. Along the left side of Michigan's mitten, the first side of the triangle is formed by connecting Ludington to Benton Harbor, Michigan. The history of abnormal incidents in the Michigan Triangle can be traced to the late 17th century. It was a time when the world was exploring new ways and routes for expanding trade. Le Griffon, one of the largest sailing vessels of its time, set out on its maiden voyage in 1679 to find a northwest passage to China and Japan. All went well until the ship reached the Michigan Triangle, never to come back. Although it is not the only ship that might have been submerged, the horrifying part is that no wreckage of the ship nor any traces of the crew have been found to date. Who could have thought a clear and cloudless sky would cause harm to a ship? But that's what has to be expected while in the Michigan Triangle. In 1883, the crew of a wooden tugboat named Mary McLean that worked out of a Chicago harbor had a strange story to tell. They claimed to have witnessed mighty blocks of ice falling from the sky while on the lake. For a whole 30 minutes it did not stop and was so powerful that it caused dents in the tug's wooden surface. The crew managed to save a large chunk of ice in its galley icebox and recounted the horrific ordeal at the harbor. While speculation surrounding the disappearance of Le Griffon was yet to reach any consensus, another incident in the Michigan Triangle puzzled the area. The disappearance in the 1891 of the Thomas Hume, a three-masted schooner on its journey from Chicago to Muskegon, is still a topic of debate. Even a $300 reward to find some wreckage from the schooner went in vain. Surprisingly, after more than a century, in 2006, the wreckage of the Thomas Hume was discovered by a diver in the southern portion of Lake Michigan. The research continues to confirm its identity and the reason for its dramatic vanishing. Did you know that not just England, but America too has a Stonehenge? The noticeable difference is that America's is underwater, and it is spooky. Archaeologists have discovered a structure made of stones resembling a Stonehenge in a shallow segment of the Lake Michigan. There is also a boulder that features an image of a mastodon, a species that was extinct 10,000 years ago. The exact location is not revealed to the world, presumably as the research is still being conducted, and if it linked with the secrets of the peculiar Michigan Triangle. Moreover, it is still not known if the structure is man-made or naturally occurring. It is a known fact any kind of collision has two or more forces involved in it. However, that's not the case in the Michigan Triangle. At least that's what the Rosa Belle incident reveals. In 1921, a ship named Rosa Belle with 11 members on board vanished in the Michigan Triangle. Unlike other incidents, the remains of the ship were found floating in Lake Michigan. However, it raised many eyebrows when it was found that the ship overturned due to a collision. An even more chilling fact is that there is no other ship accidents recorded at the similar time, and no other remains were found. Another unexplained mystery about the Michigan Triangle is the disappearance of Captain George Donner, who was guiding the ship named O.M. McFarland. In 1937, the ship was on the way to Port Washington, Wisconsin, when the captain went to his cabin, leaving a message to the crew members to wake him up when they were near the port. The crew followed the instruction and knocked on the captain's cabin, but received no response. Much to their surprise, the cabin was locked from the inside, and they had to break the door down. However, the captain was nowhere to be found, and he vanished without any trace. The frightened crew revealed that the ship was in the Michigan Triangle when this chilling incident occurred. With a mission to preserve Michigan's submerged maritime heritage, the Michigan Shipwreck Research Associates was formed in 2001. The mysteries of the missing ships and the potential of found wreckage to answer some of the questions encouraged the formation of MSRA. It is reported that more than 6,000 shipwrecks lie beneath the Great Lakes. An annual expedition is conducted to discover the shipwrecks in Lake Michigan. It is reported that out of hundreds of ships that have been lost to the lake, only around 300 ships have been found in Lake Michigan. With the advancement of better underwater detection, the aim is to discover more. No definite explanation links the several bizarre incidents that mark this triangle of Lake Michigan, and of course, one can make a rational argument to explain every one of them. But as the coincidences mount and the darkness on the horizon grows closer, there's no denying the eeriness of this particular tale. So perhaps next time you are on the lake, you'll consider staying close to the shore. For as H.P. Lovecraft said, we live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of a black sea of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far.